So here we go. This commander should drop. A few SCVs should come over. A lot of SCVs.
Quite
coming.
a few SCVs.
Yeah, but there's not much left on these patches
that's
anyway.
True. So good play by Cezenna Prime here right now. Just keeping the base that needs to be saturated.
Yeah, these Vikings are staying home. Timid of the mutas coming in and harassing his mineral lines, but it would be nice to just, you know, actually there's not Overlord there, so there's no Overlords really to shoot down.
Quite, yeah, well, he doesn't know that though, so he could move a couple Vikings
yeah,
out just to look around.
Check his perimeter a little bit, you know, take out a few Overlords, you know, be a little annoying. It does look like we have a bunker and a turret going down in the mineral line to, you know, protect him from the mutas because he knows they are floating around.
Yeah,
only 4.
Only 4 right now. I don't think Artosis is going for. Oh no, he is actually 4 more mutas actually.
Yeah, we do have a Roach, Baneling's Nest, and, you know, melee. Range attack and Carapace. So the Banelings are coming out. This wall in is, you know, as we said before, will be, you know, very explodable to those Banelings, and Marines melt to Banelings. The corrosive acid in those Banelings do not go well on Marine armor.
Yeah, that Marine armor is just completely liquefied with that Baneling acid burst. Yeah,
so with this, you know, build we got here coming from our, I don't know if the Roaches are really, you know, needed, but Banelings and Mutas are a pretty good mix against this Terran army here. So we should be able to see a nice, you know, push coming in from Artosis soon enough. Yeah, it looks like these Roaches are out. These Zerglings should turn to Baneling soon enough. He does have Baneling speed. He is getting the tunneling cost as well for his Roaches, so he can burrow them and sneak in.
Exactly. Some more mutas coming in for just some harass. This is not a game ender in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and that bunker and turret will probably send these mutas back. They have no chance getting in there anytime soon.
Exactly. Three of them in the yellow, orange, and 1 pops right there.
And
so
there's a lot of Vikings up. So these many Vikings against those many mutas, you know, it's not gonna happen. So he is loading up his Marines in the Medvac Starship Trooper style. He will drop them off for an offensive or a small little harass, which probably won't work out against this many Roaches and Lings. Roaches do very well against Marines.
Yeah, exactly. And because both bases are connected by creep right now, those Roaches can fly, basically run between them quicker than the Vikings and Medvacs can transport the troops.
Yeah, with those Lings on the Zelnaga watchtowers, he does see that army coming in, and he didn't actually move them into position. It's kind of odd, because he saw them coming in from the Zelnaga watchtower, and he's actually getting some nice damage, willing to take down this lair in time. He has stemmed his Marines and is shooting away. He needs to, wow, these Roaches need to go in. There they go, and he does lose the lair. So actually a very nice play by Cezenna Prime. Snipes the lair, takes off, and just, you know, gets out of there.
Flies out of there. I think he just lost 2 Marines in the whole battle.
Yeah, he lost 2 Marines. A few are weakened with the Medvacs can just fix up right away. He is looking for another expansion to hit. These mutas will go down to these Vikings. I actually didn't lose a Viking in that.
Lost 1 Viking in there, kind of oddly enough. But anyways,
it happens.
It happens.
So a lot of Roaches now and a few Banelings. This, you know, he could actually just go after the Red Terran's base and end the game, really. With this many Roaches against this Marines and Vikings, you know, they're going to end the game.
No, yeah, they can, actually. He doesn't even need to protect his base. But then again, he only has 1 hatchery left right now. So he's probably waiting to get his main base back up and running before he does send him off.
Yeah, he is trying to rebuild that, which, you know, maybe not the best choice because, you know, there's really nothing left. But he does need creep to keep these buildings. Actually, this tumor would keep him alive. So he could actually just place his hatchery over here. And not even worry about this one because there's not many minerals left anyways.
That's very, very true. But I guess he just doesn't want to lose it.
Yeah, so
it's home sweet home. Yeah. Big force moving out of Roaches and Banelings right now. So again, that bust will be able to rip right through into the main base.
Yeah, he's got a lot of reactors, so a lot of Marines coming up. But Roaches and Banelings will counter Marines very well. He needs a lot more Marauders in this mix. Marauders are actually a pretty good counter against Banelings. Even though Banelings aren't armored, you know, their attack just won't do that much damage to the armored Marauders. And Roaches just don't do very well against Marauders.
Burrowing his Roaches down, and if Cezenna Prime doesn't have any kind of scan or any kind of, if he's not paying attention to the ground well enough, he won't be able to see this attack coming in.
You can actually see this little blur right here. You see the Roaches coming in. So if you're looking, you can actually see them coming. It looks actually pretty cool right there.
Yeah. I haven't seen that before. But anyways, Roaches decide not to go underground, and
yeah, he just pop up. This tank does siege, but he's surrounded by Roaches and will probably be taken out very soon. Those Banelings come in to destroy those Marines. It's all melt away up there. It does not look good for a Red Terran player right here. Yeah, these Marines and we're not going to cut it against Roaches.
Yeah, exactly. All the Marines literally liquefied to those Banelings, and the rest of the Roaches just mopped up the Marauders quite nicely.
Yeah, and these Vikings being away from home probably didn't help them either. Those Vikings, you know, help. They're not the best against Roaches, but, you know, they'd help.
Every little unit does help when defending home.
Yeah, so it looks like these Roaches are coming in. They will probably not do too much damage if this tank get back, get a few SCVs preparing it, make it siege up, land your Viking, and just push back this attack. Yeah, so there we go. He does actually burrow them. He does have a turret nearby, so once they're in range of that turret, you will see the Vikings do land, and he does snipe that tank down with that many amount of roaches.
Yeah, those roaches are still going at it right now. And is he sending more troops? He is sending a ton more troops, actually. A ton more roaches coming in.
Yeah, we got 10 more roaches rolling in. He needs to get up on this choke or just, protect the troops from up here. But I'd rather him put up this wall and just, hide his troops back here. He does have a bunker back here. Actually, no, he's going to need to send troops. So yeah, these roaches coming in to do more, damage to the mineral line, and he is doing a lot of damage right now. He actually does go back to fight off them. He gets in real nice and close, always good with Roach Micro. Just shoot and move them in. Roaches don't have much speed, and Marauders and Marines with their stems move faster than roaches. And Artosis, what? GG's, and he had no hatchery.
Did we miss that?
Yeah, I think when he had his Vikings, wait, no, he had a hatchery right here.
What? Just, do you want to go back? Let's go back a little bit. Let's just, not that far.
No.
Okay, fine, fair enough. Speed through it a little bit. This was that harass right there. What just happened? Why did Artosis GG?
Yeah, he did have this hatchery up, and it was very odd. Let's see what happens. We thought he would have the game. All the actions were on his side. I'm just gonna follow these in the ground. They must have done something. Yeah, here they come back. And Artosis does attack at this time. Artosis was rolling in as he catched it earlier. And these Vikings, I don't know if people actually get annoyed at us backtracking, but maybe leave a comment if you don't want us to backtrack at all.
Yeah, well, you know what, if we miss something huge, I think backtracking is really important, but again, if you don't want us doing it, just let us know.
Yeah, so yeah, these Marines do mop up this hatchery. There is another hatchery right up here. He does have 600 minerals in the bank, so he can grab this expansion. And these roaches pop out, mop up that army.
And now those Vikings are going back to base to defend right now.
Yeah.
What?
Says they're primed only on one base, really. This is more. Oh, wait, 1.5 base. We'll go 1.5.
Not even half right there. Just like 3 mineral patches being super oversaturated. I don't know.
He doesn't have that. He does have enough for expansion now. There is quite a few minerals up here. What's this? Harvester count is at 28, which isn't too bad. Like, he is behind, but not that bad. For a Zerg player, you can really get them up really fast.
Especially with the huge force that our hosts did send in. Like, there's this one right now, and there's another ton of roaches coming in.
Yeah, he just only lost a few, and then he just quit. I guess he just thought he was further behind than he thought. That never say die attitude, might work better for Artosis in this match, but maybe he just had to go.
Possibly you just had to leave?
Yeah, you go get some food or something. Got hungry.
Food greater than StarCraft. Because these roaches do get chewed up quite nicely, actually, with that force down at the natural expansion of Cezenna Prime, but...
Yeah, so this is where he GG. So he does have this hatchery building. I'm just going to pause the game
exactly.
there. And he does have this hatchery up with, collecting minerals as usual. And he does have these drones doing nothing, which, he can just send back there and then, taxing them here later. But
exactly. He does lose these roaches, so I guess he didn't want to lose to a slow and painful death, because if Cezenna Prime even sent in a couple of that tank, is that all he has, or what units does he have at this time right now? Cezenna Prime does have a pretty hefty force, actually, to think about it. Well, once those roaches die, those roaches do die right down there. Yeah,
but 6 Vikings and a few Marauders and a tank, when you're at home, the reinforcements take much longer, and he does have a queen, larva inject. I don't know. Odd GG in my opinion.
Yeah. Artosis, message us. Let us know why you left this game.
Yeah, so there we go. The weird game with the weird ending.
Alright, guys. See you guys next time.
Peace out.